Yo, what's going on, guys? DJ Hes here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys a video today and have a little discussion about the Zoom LeBron 2s that are rumored to be retroed soon, and I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about them choosing the LeBron 2 to retro. Is it something that you guys missed out on back then and are curious and interested to actually get these when they start coming out again? Or are you guys just like, why are they retroing the LeBron 2s? I personally am excited to see some retros of some LeBrons. It's 12 years in the making. Jordan's started a retro after the 9th year. So, it's 3 years after when Jordan started a retro. I have the Jordans out here for comparative purposes as well, and I'll get into that storyline in that timeline, I guess, in just a second. But for the LeBron line, 12 years in the making. So right now, currently, we're on the LeBron 12. And then I don't know why they chose the LeBron 2s to start off the retros, and maybe there's more that we just don't know about yet, and I'm assuming that's the case. But this is the very first one, the Zoom Generation First Games. This is the LeBron 1s, even though it doesn't say LeBron 1 on the box. It's Zoom Generation. And I don't know, maybe that's the reason why they decided not to do it, for market confusion, because it doesn't say LeBron on the box. I'm not really sure. I know Nike and Jordan Brand ship names, as you notice now. If you go to Nike.com, then the Roshi run is now called the Roshi 1. So it's like preparing for a Roshi 2 to be coming out. So maybe the Zoom Generation is something when they'll label it on the box. If they retro, they label it the LeBron 1s. I'm not really sure. But it's interesting, again, nonetheless, that they're going to do the LeBron 2s to be starting out. Now, to go with the Jordan line, just really quick, the Jordan retro started in 1994, and they actually started to retro 3 models in the same year. They had the Air Jordan 1s in the Chicago colorway and also the bread colorway here. And then they had the Air Jordan 2s in the Chicago colorway and the low top version, I believe, as well. And then the cement Air Jordan 3s, and then also the black cement Air Jordan 3s. And Shuzium had a video of the first retros, and he has all of them actually in the video. He did this a couple years ago as well, and it was a great video. He linked it to me yesterday, a really dope video. So I highly suggest you guys check that one out for like more of a detail about the Jordan line. But what I wanted to bring up to your attention is the parallel of the stories between the LeBrons and the Jordans. So in 1994, it seems kind of an odd year to start retroing Jordans. That's the year of the Air Jordan 9, actually. That's the very first debut of the Air Jordan 9. But for like a little timeline, the Air Jordan 6 was Jordan's first championship that he ended up winning. And that's like, these are the cigar Air Jordan 6 is commemorating that first championship. Then he had also another championship in 92 and then 93. So the Air Jordan 7 and the Air Jordan 8, which I'm assuming we're going to see something like this, a cigar, champagne, some sort of championship theme for the Air Jordan 7s and probably the 8s as well. We'll see as the year progresses. But the thought process is the Jordan hit the three-peat, his first three-peat in the 6s, 7s, and 8s, and decided, you know what, I'm done with the NBA. I'm not challenging enough. I want to go pursue a different dream. And he started to play baseball. Hence the number 45 on these retros that came out, the Baron with the 45s on the back, the Baron 9s here. So I think, and you can see the pinstripes here, his baseball uniform and all that stuff as well. Really clever shoe. I really like this one, even though the hype wasn't like super duper crazy on it. But I like what it symbolizes. So Jordan went to play baseball in the Jordan 9. So like if you go to Nike headquarters or Jordan Brand headquarters, down in the lobby, they have all of the Jordans like in a case with his signature, and the Air Jordan 9s is a pair of baseball cleats. So point being, 1994, I think it was a strategic opportunity for Jordan Brand to say, you know what, Jordan's not going to be rocking the basketball shoes on the court. They thought the sales would be affected, so they wanted to remember the times. And then they started retroing the line, and they had the Air Jordan 1s, 2s, and 3s, and they all came out again in 1994. So that's how Jordan kind of approached it 9 years after the Jordan line came out. So only like 6 or 7 years after the Air Jordan 3 came out, they started retroing again. So kind of interesting. The LeBron line has 12 pairs of sneakers now, has not seen a retro once. LeBron has won a couple championships. Now he's back in Cleveland, so maybe they're going to do something to commemorate the Cleveland transition back. I'm not really sure what they're going to do, but it seems like there's a great story to be told about the creation of a LeBron retro line. Also, LeBron still plays, and he's one of the best players in the NBA still today. So I don't know, like for Jordan, it was a different approach because of the retro and probably the fear of sales because he's not playing in the shoes anymore. Nowadays, it's a whole different ball game. Like LeBron doesn't wear the shoes that we usually see for sale anyway, and I personally think that affects sales that we see current day. But I mean, because he always has all these player exclusive versions of the shoes, but it just definitely makes me kind of curious as to see what's going to happen with the LeBron line and how successful it's going to be. And leave a comment. Like, do you guys plan on picking up a pair of the retro LeBrons, or you have any interest in doing so? As you guys already know, or most of you guys know from my channel, I did a LeBron versus Jordan series, starting with a Jordan 1 and LeBron 1, and worked my way up to the 11s. I still haven't done a 12 to 12 comparison, which I'll do actually soon. Somebody just mentioned it. But so most people don't have a LeBron 1 to a LeBron 11 or 12 like I have in my collection. And so maybe it gives people a chance to fill in the blanks like what I did. But filling out that collection in the last 2 years, it wasn't too difficult because the prices were not too crazy on the retros. But anyway, I'll leave the video kind of shorter than I usually do. And leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think about this shoe hitting market again. And they had the Dunkman colorway, it looked like, when the image, and I'll put my article in the description that I wrote on it about the possibilities of this retro. But just leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. It's going to be difficult because there's so many lines of LeBrons already with 20 plus colorways of LeBron 12 lows, elites, Nike ID options, and all these other things. And then you throw in the retro line in the mix and the soldier line. And like, there's so many different pairs of shoes, and we're already overwhelmed every single weekend. It might not be as optimal of an opportunity as something like what Jordan had, I guess, when his came out originally. And from what the Shoeseum said, when the original retros came out in '94, like, they didn't sell. They sat on shelves and went on sale for like $60. So it might be the same sort of situation where the retros hit the factory stores and sell that way. I'm not really sure. I guess we'll see what happens. But it is seem like right now we're living in a time of like mass consumption and mass overload of produced sneakers and weekly drops, which is just crazy. It's hard to stay on a budget when you have a random quick strike that you didn't know about until the day before that you want to be able to cop. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day. I have to go DJ a sorority party. It's going to be kind of ridiculous. It's like an anniversary for a sorority for like 5 generations of sorority sisters. It'll be pretty wild. But we'll catch you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.